Hey kids, you like that rock and roll?
Don't worry, don't be afraid, ever. This is just a ride.
On the program this evening,
Four Brothers Podcast.
Welcome to the Four Brors Podcast. Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Yep.
We're all wearing green.
We're all wearing green.
Ish.
It's not St. Patrick's
I was
Day.
made to wear this.
Yeah, he was forced to.
You know what I mean?
Like, bottom line is,
forced.
bottom line is,
forced.
I did with just last St. Paddy's Day. It was like nice looking, and then this St. Paddy's Day with
Fuck.
no, like I wanted that day something for it, like you know what I mean. But who
Well,
knows?
You know?
We're not even drinking. We're not doing nothing. Well, to be honest, we're not recording this on St. Paddy's Day.
It's not St.
you know.
Patrick's Day.
But when this is out, it will be St. Patrick's Day. So you know, we will probably be drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day in spirit.
Gar's insane. We apologise. It's fine. Enjoy the podcast.
Hold that thought.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Scared me.
That was amazing.
Turn them on when we remote.
Oh, nah.
That's
For
lovely.
the fucking 389th time.
Never seen that happen.
No idea. That was close, but somewhere up in there.
Never seen it happen.
That's St. Paddy's Eve.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's fuck up.
Do you even notice the
makes a
difference?
That makes a
I'll
big
cut
difference.
that and just see if they even notice what happened there.
Yeah, don't even say what we did.
Yeah.
And be like, no, look. What is it?
Wow, you made it greener. so no, go ahead, Jake. You please.
No, please. I'm sorry.
I think
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say the same thing as you. Like,
What's your maddest St. Paddy's Day story?
Well, it has to be that we were. Well,
There's a couple.
you were more there. I think I went up after it all, but it was the Holy Lands riots.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there for most of it. I think I came up later on that night, or you know,
Do we not already talk about this?
day. Not really, no.
Don't think
We'll
so.
talk about it with a police guy, but he.
Aye, but
with
it
Chris
just in a
Stullers,
way.
shout out. But we didn't really talk about it. Like,
Well, we'll talk about it now.
yeah, we talked about the police element of it, but not what actually happened. Like, Jake, what happened that day?
Well,
Take us through it.
firstly, what I remember is getting up early as you do when
Right.
you're
What
young
you have for breakfast?
on St. Paddy's Day.
Buckfast.
Yeah,
No
breakfast.
There was no breakfast. It
Buckfast
was
on
just
toast.
go get a carry out.
Yeah.
And we went to a friend's house for a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the Holy Lands. It was just around the corner.
It's okay. You're with friends now, Jake. It's okay. Just keep going. It's okay.
Okay. And this is my fucking PTSD. And but it was just normal. It was normal to start. The plan was to just drink, barbecue, go to a bar, you know. But I can't remember.
But whose plan was this? Every single person in Holy Lands?
Aye.
But you just had the same idea?
Yeah, but everyone was being peaceful.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
was peaceful who was like students in the Holy Lands was being peaceful. And then I think it was like on one of the runs to the off license that was in the Holy Lands, just started noticing people like flooding from across the fucking Ormer Road, like the other side, you know. People that didn't live in the Holy Lands, hundreds of them, you know. And then it just kept getting busier and busier and busier and more chaotic until like vans of police showed up with dogs and rad shields and all sorts of shit. You know?
Mad look.
Jesus.
But it was no one from the Holy Lands that actually started the riots. It was people from like other places came to the Holy Lands to riot. It was mad.
Name and shame.
And then it was like the news and all were there, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember like at the time getting called into the fucking whatever you call the cunt. I don't know. Is it a dean here?
You were on the news.
Oh,
weren't you?
yes,
You
I
were
was
seeing-
on the news, but I wasn't doing anything. I was just like standing, and it was just like a crowd of people in the street, you know, like blocked in by police, and I was just standing there, and that's when I was trying to get to my house, you know.
Yeah. And obviously
And
because you were
just
wearing
'cause
the
I
red
was there.
balaclava, that it wouldn't.
They were like main culprit,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, near got expelled. Some people did get expelled,
Yeah.
you know, because they were like seen throwing balls or whatever.
It's funny that, like,
Yeah.
chill out. You know, don't expel people.
It
was
it's drunk and fucked
insane.
up. But you know, like,
It was
if I was
insane the way it happened.
yeah, if I was the
Yeah.
dean of whatever the fuck they're called here, the president of the United States of Uni,
Uni,
Principal.
aye,
probably that.
yeah,
Very good deal.
yeah. Thanks.
Well done.
That's a
Shout
one
out to
shamrock
David.
to David.
Get a button
One
there.
shamrock to David. Buttons are gone.
Oh,
pretty
you formatted the
fucking
Format
buttons.
the thing. So David gets
Reset the
a
matrix.
flag that. David gets 1 point. One shamrock. Right?
yeah.
That's
That was
one's a
a good
Paddy
one.
point to David.
Right.
Well
this is
done.
the game.
Well done, David.
Well done. The reward
It's
is
the
a
game. We don't know
blowjob.
what the rules are. We'll make it up.
The game is
We'll see who else.
Whoever
gets it.
not to
wins
be as
gets a
retarded
blowjob.
as we are.
An imaginary one.
Yeah,
When they go to Pie Town, one free blowjob.
yeah. You'll have to go to Patreon to see what the fuck even Pie Town is. And we don't even know.
We don't even know.
We may never know.
So that was
Banished.
Yeah, but
High time.
one. Okay. That was one crazy.
Funny because I
surprise
can't
there.
remember
Well, here,
much from that.
I'll-
Like myself, I just remember going up later on, and it had all
Probably
died down.
after that, was it?
Yeah, and it was.
I
Kinda
wasn't.
alright.
I wasn't involved in that one. Martin
No.
wasn't involved in that.
No, Martin was in his bed sleeping.
I've got one
Yeah.
where 3 of us are involved in, and it was the least crazy one. It was we just took
Don't tell
one.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Where's
Well,
that?
Guardians of the Galaxy. It was pretty cool.
I like that
we
one.
just
Class.
we stayed away from the town
So once in
for the
Paddy's
first
Day.
time ever. We
Yeah,
didn't go out.
this was like one of the first in Paddy's days. We just didn't drink,
For some
and we just
reason.
sat in Jake's
Just didn't
bedroom.
bother.
Sat in Jake's bedroom, took a load of mushrooms, and watched Guardians of the Galaxy. It was great.
Yep.
That was like my first. I don't know if it was my first experience on mushrooms, but it was my first big dose.
Big one, yeah.
Always remember that, like
Well,
that part, and where like it's the start of the movie, and it was when the mushrooms really started to hit, and there's like a scene with Chris Pratt and Drax when they first meet and all, and for some reason, like he looks at him, and goes,
yeah.
and then the other guy's just like, what does that mean? And he's like, I just really, really fucked with me. Like, I still think about that sometimes.
You analyze things a lot differently. Like,
Yeah, analyze them all so differently.
Why do you
like
do that?
Almost
the thing, the
every
big
movie.
laughing fit we all had, like, because for some reason you're all in sync on mushrooms, and Chris Pratt at the start, Star-Lord's getting chased, like the Indiana Jones sequence. He tries to steal that artifact, then he gets chased out of that place by guys.
By Digimon Anzu.
Jaimin Hansu, what you call him, and like Star-Lord then like jumps down and glides on his like fucking jetpack, but then the other guys just jump down
Yeah, Glenn, like,
and land, boom, and then start running after him. And like in my head, I was like, "Fuck, I didn't know they could do that." But in that moment, we all knew what I meant and how fucked up that
funny
sounded.
you can never explain that again. How hilarious that was for you to just assume that it's like, oh fuck, I didn't know they could do that.
I didn't know they could do
You
that.
knew all about them and all the things they could do.
And I had
know that?
also seen that movie. I had also seen that movie before. Like, wasn't the first time seeing it. Fuck off. They don't even need jetpacks or nothing. Yeah, that.
Funny.
I
then-
thought I knew everything about these guys.
Yeah. Apparently not. What's fucking? This is some right here. What's going to happen next? Holy shit!
That's 2.
But more about that one. Like, that's the first time I realized a lot of things on mushrooms about like being on mushrooms. Where you are at that moment, that's where you want to be.
Well,
And it took me
No,
so
not
long to
for
go.
necessarily.
you, maybe.
But yeah, but
in
like
that
when
moment,
I went to the toilet, I didn't want to leave the toilet.
Yeah,
You know?
fair enough.
Like, and it
but
took me so long to muster up to
no,
actually
no,
go to the
it
toilet.
happens a lot,
It's
like-
not even that you didn't want to. You hadn't the power to. That's
Yeah.
also it. Because
Or maybe it's
because
like-
Just get
listen, I'm
hypnotised
not
as
joking
well
you.
by what's
I'm not
happening.
joking you. It's kind of like you have to pull yourself out of it in order
But
to
you know
be
what?
able to do tasks.
You know what's funny? You know what else it is? I think it's just because the perception of time in your head's different, and you're thinking about going to the toilet, and to you it feels like you're thinking about that forever.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just like, I'm going to the
Yeah,
toilet.
probably.
But in your head it's like, oh,
You're like, lads, I'm sorry,
you
I've
go to
been
the toilet.
ages. You're like,
No.
10 seconds of it.
They're obviously,
But like I
you
said,
you
because I can
yourself
get the
into-
difference, of like, 'cause I remember we had to go smoke joints in the other room
Yes.
where we had weed plants growing because we weren't smoking because you don't like smoke, And in there, I didn't like it in there.
Yeah.
I didn't like the electricity and the noises and all. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in here
Easy,
anymore.
yeah.
Let's go back to the bedroom.
Easy enough to get yourself into situations you don't
Where there's
want
a
to be
big
in.
hot television.
So
The
it's not
Beatles were
always the-
crawling up the walls, literally. Poster of the Beatles, remember?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
I watched Friday the
Edgy.
13th on mushrooms. You forced me to.
Yeah. Too bad, mate. What was Halloween? Was
That's
it supposed
pretty
to be
much what he
Halloween?
said. Too bad, mate. You shouldn't have took much.
Too bad. Haha. Go cry to your mommy.
Fucking. Halloween, you bitch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, too bad, mate. Shouldn't have took
alright,
mushrooms on
whatever.
Halloween.
Just watch it.
All right, you think I can't do
Tell
it?
you what, that was
You think I can't watch it?
that was
But then we
that was
watched
hell.
thing after, didn't we? Lone Ranger.
Remember? No, Lone Ranger was a different night.
Was it?
That was like the first time I ever successfully picked and took mushrooms properly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, first time I ever actually picked.
Was it on St. Paddy's Day?
Properly, the proper ones. Because remember, we
Was it on St. Patrick's? David, was that on St. Patrick's Day?
No.
Well, then
You
fuck
lose a
up.
point. Lose
Take
a
it
point.
away from take the
Point
shamrock away.
That's gone.
But you asked
No.
Bastard, you.
Go on.
But
Too
you
bad,
asked
mate.
me.
Oh, Jesus. What
My
a
point.
fucking idiot.
You
point.
fucking-
You don't even know how
fell
to play
in
the
that
game,
trap,
like.
didn't you? You don't know how to play the game.
You don't know how to play the game.
You fell into my trap.
Well,
Jesus
fuck
Christ,
this
like.
game. I don't know. This game's unfair.
Right. Well, that's just too
So
bad.
it's just
isn't
turned
it?
into mushroom stories now.
I like this game anymore.
Oh,
His whole life,
sake.
just me going, that's just too bad, mate.
Too fucking bad, mate.
Too bad. No cereal left. That's just too bad.
Too bad, mate.
Well, usually I was the other way around, David, at the cereal. On St. Patrick's Day, it was.
No.
Was it though? Oh, that was close. That was close. That was
Well,
close.
definitely I'd say cereal on one St. Patrick's Day, like, didn't it?
Oh,
And there
right.
definitely wasn't any
What
left,
happened on
mostly.
St. Patrick's Day.
What's another mad one?
I get
Playing music.
What?
Freezing our bollocks off.
I suppose that, but I wasn't mad. Like,
Nah, but it was
it
on
was
St.
fun.
Patrick's Day.
It was fun.
But it's mad that, like,
I think I actually remember that one.
Yeah, that late in the year,
Okay, I
it
was
was
there for
still
that.
it was snowing. It snowed on St. Patrick's Day one year,
Mm-hmm.
and the town we're in had like a wee stall, and we were playing music on it. And fuck me, my fingers were. I was playing guitar. We all play guitar and bass and stuff, and then my fingers just froze off
Yeah,
me.
it
Like,
was bad, like.
Like,
terrible. Fun gig though.
It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that.
Played the
Enjoyed it.
Dropkick
Alright.
Murphys.
Right.
Shipped up to Boston.
Or did I? And we didn't do anything, I don't think, mad or anything after.
No.
We just went home,
We stopped doing mad things after.
you know.
I'm getting too old,
Well, I
but
don't know.
You can't
can
go
say
out of it, don't you?
Can we say it here? I suppose you wouldn't. No one would actually know where it is. Like, do you remember the Battle of Helm's Deep? Like,
the Battle of
years
Helm's
and
Deep.
years and years ago, like, there was a fucking war here
Here?
on the playing fields. You know what they're called?
Yeah.
That where we live.
Yeah.
Remember, there was literally
Was
yeah. So like, it was back when there was an old place to get buses, and we were all sitting on the wall, and there was
Right.
literally, no exaggeration,
Was that
like
it?
100 people. No, it was all like other cunts. You know, we were young, like just sitting waiting on a
Not
bus,
you cunt.
and
other cunts.
different cunt.
yeah, different.
And there was like 100 people on that side, and like 100 people
On
on
the
this
playing
side,
fields down the
on
street?
the playing fields, and just
Was I there?
Was it?
Why can't I
they
remember
kicked the
things?
fuck out of each other. There was a pregnant woman on things.
She was on the front lines.
Boom! I swear to fuck, like, no over exaggeration. It was like one of the maddest
I would
things
say
I've
you're
ever
probably
seen.
exaggerating because you're probably so young.
When I was a
that-
kid,
that
yeah,
you've
yeah, yeah.
exaggerated that fucking
but like,
memory.
no,
Probably
like
just a
that
fat
was
woman.
talked about.
just like my flamingos, just like the
Yeah.
swans' reflective light.
Yeah, but I have witnesses that we could call
No,
and
they
could
were flamingos.
corroborate my story. Do you have
Corroborate?
any flamingo
They were
witnesses?
flamingos.
Do you have any
I
flamingo
do.
witnesses? We could
I
ring.
do.
We could
I
ring
could-
my
you could
witnesses.
ring 'em.
Maybe
I do.
one of them's
I
killed
have,
themselves. That's about it.
David number 2. Let me just get him for you.
No, get him.
You know
I do have
Hurrah.
one person.
who?
Not gonna tell you.
Name and shame him.
I'll tell you.
Was it on St. Patrick's Day?
He said he's seen some
Minus
flamingos.
Shamrock.
Minus Shamrock. Was
Minus
it flamingos
Shamrock.
on St. Patrick's
Apparently
Day?
they do
Minus Shamrock.
they migrate
David's
past
on minus.
these lands.
Huh?
Apparently they do migrate past these
I
lands.
thought we
Sure
found
do
out they
stop
didn't.
I'm sure they do.
and tell you.
Who knows? Who
Seen
knows?
flamingos.
Who knows?
I don't know why.
Because you're crazy.
I don't know why.
That's why.
But,
Guy's mad.
Dimensions. and
when
shit.
was that? What age were you?
I would say 12,
12,
13 at the most.
So like old enough to be involved in it, and like going,
Yeah.
Were you in
But
it?
we were across the street, waiting on the bus, sitting
So
on
it
a
was a
wall that used to be
gang?
there. It was a big rocky wall.
Yeah.
It was just half the fucking town
I
fighting
wonder
each other.
why.
It was half the town fighting
Was
each
it
other.
like
Well, it
those
must have-
guys out
must
there?
have been
Remember
a
those?
gang, like.
The
I don't
gang out
know.
that way.
I don't know.
Must have been some kind of feud gang. If it's like
Dunno.
fucking.
I can name a definite name that was in there. That is one of the only people I could name that I could remember that was definitely
And it
in the
was St.
place
Patrick's Day?
fighting. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was St. Patrick's Day, so Shamrock for me.
Yeah. So that's
Ding.
There's Jake gets a shamrock. Oh, fuck me.
Huh?
Oh, you know what though? I take it back off him.
Why?
Because he gave himself one, and those aren't the rules.
That's I
don't
suppose
know.
you're right. I suppose you're right. I suppose you're right.
I suppose if
take
that
it
was
back.
the rule,
You gotta
I'd be-
retake the
I'd have
animation
100
away now.
Shamrocks
Yeah.
by now.
So you have to put the animation up, and
Yeah.
now you got to take it
100
away. So
minus.
it's double the
Take it
work for
back,
you now
take it
for
back.
minusing it away from me.
You know, it's going to be so funny because the animation is just going to go. It's just a fucking picture of Shamrock. Yeah, it's gone now. It's going to be so terrible.
But yeah, no, like I distinctly that is a true thing that happened for sure. And maybe let's say not 100 people, but at least 30 each side.
Yeah.
You know,
I sort of
It's mad,
remember
100%
a
like.
younger St. Patrick's Day we all had. I'm not sure if we were all there, like, but
Don't talk about that one. Shut
no, but we all
Uncle-
we all started in a mental hospital. You know the
Uncle Danny
Definitely talk
got
about
us.
up the ways.
what the fuck? Oh, St.
Continue,
Patrick's
sorry.
That's tradition.
That's one Shamrock for me.
We'll
there.
make a tradition. No, 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 no. Take that a shamrock away. You give it to
Is that not a
yourself.
shamrock? No.
You give it to yourself.
Oh shit!
Them's the rules.
Didn't even go up. Didn't even go up. Didn't even get up that Shamrock.
But yeah, we all started drinking up at the place we used to skate. You know,
Is that where we?
yeah, and then
Fuck me. The place we used to skate.
we
Yeah.
just kind
There's
of
about 50 million
I
places.
remember that
the
place
mental
well.
hospital.
The
You know,
place you used to.
The place where we used to take you out for
No.
day trips.
Yeah.
We told you that this
Yeah.
we skate up here. Yeah, do you want to come on out? And it was really just your day trips we were taking you out for, and then we left you back there. Remember?
Yeah.
yeah.
And you stayed there in the mental hospital. You getting this?
Let's all come back to that.
Go ahead. So we're drinking up there. Yeah. We're drinking up at the mental hospital.
Yeah, well, we just kind of poured into the town from there, you know. I'm not sure really what happened though that night. Can you remember? Like, I think we were all like that, just of
See.
that age.
I have very specific St. Patrick's Day memories, and most of them, I don't know what day they were on.
I'll
Like,
tell you something that happened, right? But I have to name somebody, so flag it.
Do you have to name them?
do you?
Sort of.
Go ahead.
No, I suppose I don't have to name
I'll
them.
call them Rick.
Yeah, somebody got into a portable toilet.
Was it Rick?
It was Rick.
Was it Rick?
Rick.
I'll Rick. What a dick.
Is he dead now?
Aye. Aye.
Nah, but
He
we
never lived.
we tipped it.
Yeah, we did.
We tipped it on him. Do you not remember that?
That's fly. Look.
I don't
actually
remember these
I
things.
don't
Like,
remember. I must have been there for that one.
there's things that happen that are really fucking like, it's like that episode of Father Ted where you're wearing your red jumper. Oh, Father, you know, he tells him all this shit. You know, you went to space, you went to the, I don't remember anything. Like,
Yeah. Well,
There's some things you don't remember for sure.
it's strange. I wish I did. Like,
But I think that's just everybody, because you'll say something, I'd be like, well, you know what I mean?
but definitely don't have as good a memory. Like,
So
Portaloo, like,
I don't remember that though.
well, it
was
happened.
Jake there?
I think he might have been.
Was it
yeah.
there?
I think he might have been. Like, because I think it was everybody kind of started up there, and then we all went down into the town and met.
Yeah, though.
I fucked somebody in the ass on St. Patrick's Day.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a shamrock for Jake. Yeah. It's a shamrock for Jake. Well done, mate. Proud of you. Did she dye her ass green?
A brown one.
Yeah.
A dirty one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You give her a dirty shamrock?
Bastard. That was a long time
That's
ago.
funny.
To be young, eh?
Here. 11 years old and fucking
Well, 14.
14. Yeah, I think
How
I
do you
was
love St.
14.
Patrick's Day that much? Everything was green. Like, everything.
There is people
All
like
about
that?
everything.
Like
Even
the Midas
down
touch,
to,
but
down
green.
to the slightest detail. Like, you, like,
Touch your dick.
packed
green.
a wee bit of, like, green
Oh.
dye into your pee hole. Right? So you were
I
like,
do that on a
common
fucking.
green.
I do that on a Thursday
green.
anyway, just for the crack.
Cum green.
Yeah. Come green. I don't think that would happen.
Come green. That's like it sounds like Walmart or something.
Come green.
Come green.
This St. Patrick's Day. Come green.
You know. Nah,
Free.
like what if like everything you touch turned green every St. Patrick's Day, so you had to just stay in one place and
Like
not
that
touch
Skittles
anything.
advert,
Yeah.
but everything green. You remember
He
everything he
touches
touches?
Skittles, yeah, like
Yeah.
Midas touch gold. I think that's
Yeah.
what they took that from, isn't it?
Pretty much like yeah.
Skittles, but green.
Yeah.
So you don't really want everything to be green.
In what
so
way
you
green?
just had like
They just turn like the color green. That's
the
it.
color green.
Nothing else affects their life, like or anything around you. So if I touch Martin, he
He's
just
green forever.
But is that the shirt
no,
green?
he just goes green.
Just
forever. Right. But in that way, if I touch his shirt
He's all
and he's green,
all green.
But that means everything he's fucking connected to, the whole world green.
Yeah.
So just there. Green.
No. You have to
Well,
touch
that
it.
kind of means that why would you have to touch it? If you're touching his shirt, that's not him.
your fucking hand off my shoulder.
Back off, touching my shoulder. Yeah. To be honest, I would go out of my way to start turning things green. Probably things that people that didn't like.
Would you do that? That's fly.
They're just green. They don't die. They're just. They're just. But
you
they're
really are.
No,
a cunt.
but they are cunts.
You're a cunt.
Like there's a.
cunts.
Think of like the biggest cunt around, right?
Right.
You wouldn't go and just
I'm
go
green.
Now you're green.
No,
forever.
right.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Fuck's sake, forever.
What I do?
A week. Yeah.
Stole my pencil in P3.
Yeah, P3. Remember that cunt? Fuck you now, you're green. Forever.
Ho ho ho, green cunt.
Well, at least he wouldn't really have to try on St. Patrick's Day then. Might be happy.
Yeah.
One day a year, he's like, yeah, and then the rest is like, oh.
It just comes out.
You know what I mean? And the rest is, oh, fucking
just
green.
goes
I'm
back into his
fucking
coffin.
green.
Yeah.
Fuck's
For the whole
sake.
year,
And then
he's
St. Patrick, yes.
And then he gets like a job like for the Philadelphia Eagles and stuff. He's green man.
Go Birds.
You know, he just goes over there all the time and yeah. Then he becomes very successful. He actually has a really good life, but he has like green
And meets
children.
a green woman and all.
Like half
and has green children.
Like
Meets a green woman and has
mixed
full
race.
green children.
Yeah, mixed green.
Mixed green. Yeah, like a green and like a teal.
Like a lighter green.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his children.
And happily ever after.
Yeah. And then like in years and years to come, there's like a whole nation of green people descended from this one green man.
And they all hate you.
Yeah.
Because you're the.
And in their eyes, I'm the devil. There's
Yeah.
these folklore, mythological stories of, you know,
But then
Gareth
they realise
the Green Turner.
if Gareth the Green Turner had never turned their first ancestor green, then they technically wouldn't, because he would have never
Wouldn't
went
exist.
and been the green man
Wouldn't
and
exist.
been Go Birds and
Yeah.
met his wife, the goddess, and all that shit, you know. So technically,
the prey
you're
to the
you're
eagle
savior.
of green, the birds, the Philly eagle in the sky.
Was this on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't have any shamrocks. Technically, yes. Actually, it was.
Well,
Yeah.
10 points to
that's what it does,
Gryffindor.
though.
Yeah, because he could only do it on St. Patrick's Day. No, that was when the magical spell
Yeah.
by the leprechaun was cast.
Yeah.
Right.
What about leprechauns? Heck.
Aye. I think they existed.
Yeah, I think they still exist.
Could do.
And there's
Somewhere
one.
in a subterranean
Yeah.
hole.
Mind you,
They're not supposed to be fuckers though.
they're mischief. They're up to no good. Like,
Aye. Same with
Demon.
fairies. Fairies are bad.
Yeah.
and not even like like mischief seems like they're just like, you know, lighting fires or
Yeah,
something.
no, they're killing people.
killing babies. Like,
Yeah, it's not. They're stealing
and
babies.
killing
Like.
babies.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's what leprechauns do. They steal your baby. Like,
Take your baby.
take your baby.
Like
trick you.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Trick you into giving you.
Was Rumpelstiltskin a leprechaun?
I don't think so. I don't think he's Irish mythology.
What's he? German?
I think he is it.
Yeah, he's
pretty
German.
much a leprechaun, but in a different country.
German.
Yeah, something like that.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Well, yeah, German or
Rumpelstiltskin.
Austrian or Swedish, one of those kind
Finnish.
of Finish your sentence. Sorry, which one? It was terrible.
Take out Shamrock Griffin.
No shamrocks for me ever.
No shamrocks ever again for you. Like, yeah. So leprechauns are fucking scary
Yeah,
to me.
Well,
Why?
Yeah.
They run really fast.
Apparently.
At
There's
night.
still babies eat them, yeah.
we had a story that our Chris's dad, our fucking co-producer,
A person.
yeah,
That we know.
his father told us a story.
Father story.
I don't know what the fuck, because
But it wasn't his story.
it was someone
somebody
else's story. So
passed
they were on
down.
what was it? They were on a motorbike,
No, they were in a car.
right?
And they were driving home at night, wasn't it?
Something like that.
And then it was like just a back road, you know, and this wee little guy, like 2-foot guy, just ran really fast up to the window of the car and just like ran beside the car, looked in the window at him,
Yeah.
and then just veered off and ran that
Back
way.
into the trees.
Yeah.
Tiny wee man, run as fast as a 50-mile-an-hour car. Like,
Aliens.
yeah. Leprechauns could be aliens. Technically, Asians are leprechauns.
Technically, Asians are leprechauns.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
To steal your babies.
They do steal your babies.
You know, and we're
Pot
not
of gold
we're
at the
not,
end of the rainbow and all.
You know, we're not putting the onus in any particular Asian community.
No, just one of them does that
You
for
just-
sure. If you look it up, one
Whatever
of them does
Asian
that.
community you thought it was.
It's not that. But yeah, no, like shit like that I do believe in, you know. I believe in the possibility of it, like, for sure.
Yeah. Plus, like,
In whatever regard, it
But
doesn't mean
then-
it's a leprechaun. It's just a thing, an apparition,
Yeah.
a crossover, or whatever the fuck, who knows.
yeah. But there
you know.
was
something happened.
But even like to the extent that nothing happened, I still love the folklore around like ravens and stuff. Like ravens in Irish mythology being these sacred sort of like what's the name? Remember the Merlin? Remember that fucking
Like
Merlin
a
had
guide
an
TV
owl.
show?
or
Did
something.
you say?
Merlin had an owl.
No, not Merlin.
Did you say Merlin?
Merlin, yeah. Remember there was a show on TV like a
Yeah.
what was there
I
was
do remember it, and I fucking
and there was a
hate
woman.
you for it.
There's a woman.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you not like it now?
He made me hate it. Go ahead.
I love it. There's a raven woman in that. What's her name?
A raven woman.
Begins with M.
Remember?
Madge, something like that.
Right.
Madge sounds familiar.
Something like that. And she was like an ancient sort of goddess from the other world in ancient folklore, Irish folklore. And you know, if there was a raven, if people seen a raven, they would just associate that with her. And loads of different
And
stories
what
like
did
that.
they do though? Like, what was their crack? You know, where they all have what they do. You know, they all have like
I
a.
think she might have been something to do with death.
I suppose
Have
ravens.
you seen ravens
Yes,
around like death and stuff?
Ravens are very common in this country. Like, you know.
Plus, like any animals, I think they seen animals as like spirits and windows to the other world, and like that's where leprechauns come from. Like
Yeah.
different sorts of animals that you see at night time and stuff.
But it's, I think it's,
Where's the fucking thing from? The jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit.
Is that Irish?
Yeah, I think so. There's a thing that it's not an actual real animal that ever
Like a
existed.
deer rabbit thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like change. It's like
I
a
don't-
shapeshifter, is it not?
Jackrabbit's not ringing a bell.
Is it? It might not be called jackrabbit.
Jackalope?
It's
No.
Jackalope.
Is it called a jackalope?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can you remember? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Is that Irish?
I think it is.
I
Yeah,
think it is too. Like.
I love Irish mythology.
I like all mythology.
Banshee, that is
and it all
one of
comes
the-
from somewhere.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
the scariest monster of all time to me. Banshee.
Banshee. Well,
One of them. It comes
Banshee's bad, like, but
Yeah.
I mean, to me, a Kelpie's even scarier than that,
Kelpie,
like,
yeah.
because you're getting dragged into water.
from scarier now, maybe. But see, when I was a kid, like for some reason, like the Banshee thing stuck with me, and I think it's even the
'cause
word
you were told, isn't it?
Banshee. It just sounds menacing.
Yeah, scary.
Banshee.
I used to be scared of that walking home at times.
Oh yeah,
for
big
sure.
time. Like the haunted house near here. Like Mum told a story that she walked up that house and knocked on the door and stuff, and like a
Aye.
banshee answered the door and threw a comb at her, tried to cut her head off with it, and
Nope. That wasn't the story. It was the
Fucking
dogs chased her.
was a
The
different time.
Banshee comb one was a different story.
Was
It
it?
was another time. In a Banshee field, apparently.
Banshee field.
Banshee
there was a
field where
Banshee
they
field
grow
near
them.
here. Like we called it the Banshee field. Remember?
Yeah, there was a few.
Yeah, it's not even a field anymore. It's like a supermarket. A
Shop
Banshee
there.
supermarket.
Don't shop there.
That's my milk.
Well, what else? Any other days of St. Paddy's days I remember? I can't.
Know what I remember? St. Patrick's Day used to be great. And I'm sure it still is in a lot of places, but in here particularly, it used to be
As a
really, yeah.
Probably just
like-
because we're kids, isn't it?
no, but
really-
still,
it
like,
was really
do
good
you
here.
remember the town here when we were kids?
it was so
Stalls,
packed, yeah. It was a
like
mad day. Look,
just like food stalls, fun,
Yeah, it
like
sucks balls, man.
fun, the fun fair was here every single year. The parade was amazing.
not
Everything
worth it, look.
it was
The
great.
parade was top tier. The
Yeah.
fucking there was stalls the whole way up.
Yeah,
the
food
street.
stalls, candy floss stalls, and fucking
No,
you know
it was very
game
few.
stalls, and a fun fair at the end of the road. Fucking great.
we're the main characters, boys.
We were the main. Like we grew up and then they stopped it. What's happening? Huh?
We're
They
the
just
main-
knew that we grew up.
Simulation, like what's like so the data stream that would like the data and energy it would cost to keep that going just for the sake of it when we're
In my
not
simulation?
we're-
'Cause this
all
is
of
my-
ours,
no,
'cause
no,
we're-
no.
Everybody-
This is
it's-
my simulation.
I know, but ours are so closely
No,
linked
nice-
that there's
nice
a
try.
crossover. That there's a crossover.
Nice
for
try,
big events.
NPC Jake in my simulation.
No, here's why. Here's why. Because it's saving data on all of our simulation there. So like
Right.
for each of our simulation for St.
Did it
Patrick's Day.
happen? Okay.
Yes, it did. I want all the shamrocks. So for each of our simulation, the data and energy took up to just keep St. Patrick's Day being that top tier would be a lot, and it would be wasted because we're not interacting with it anymore. So for all of us, it just decided to procedurally generate a shitty version of it just to keep it going, and then keep it. Oh, St. Patrick's Day, the thing, you know. But it doesn't have to. It's
Yeah.
saving 4 bits of data there, like you know.
Fucking hell.
There you go.
My head's
I'll
very,
have 3 shamrocks, please,
my head's very warm.
because of the shamrocks or the
Yeah.
simulations.
A lot of it. Yeah, it just used to be great, didn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I remember like putting dad in those
Goldfish.
Yeah,
goldfish. Win a goldfish. Yeah, I remember winning a
all
goldfish.
over the place.
Win a goldfish.
So the streets were fucking.
Yeah, I remember
lined
putting
with
dad in. What are
dead
those things
goldfish.
called where you put your head through and your arms through?
Fucking
Guillotine.
no.
Something like
No,
that.
it's not a
but
guillotine.
It's not that.
It's not a guillotine. It's a fucking
What are they
stock.
called? Stock, is it?
Yeah.
Put dad in that and you threw sponges at him.
Was it
He
not
got
like-
a head wet.
Was it not a guy?
No, you could put your dad in
Oh,
it.
but remember the remember the guy though that you could what was that?
Dunk
You
into
threw
the-
shit at him or something.
But I don't think I.
But it was like he was in like a box almost,
Hmm.
and you had to throw. It was like the same guy all the time, and you had to throw shit
Yeah.
to hit something. I don't know if it was even him you hit.
I think there was
Do you
one last year.
remember pull a string?
Pull a string?
Pull a string?
No.
No, I think that you just got scammed.
Oh, the roll.
Some guy was like, "Here,
Fuck.
pull
I
that string,
have a
Tanner,
better
mate."
memory than you.
His dick. Popped his dick out his pants, pull a string, mate.
No, you just go up and you pull a string, and that's you get whatever
Yeah.
that's attached to. It's like
That rings a bell now.
Yep.
So does string. Ding. Minus shamrock again. Sorry.
I think that's 2 minuses for you.
2 minus a
Well-
shamrock. I don't even know where we are with shamrocks. I'll just.
I've got a lot for the simulation.
Any other stories? I got one.
I think that's
Go ahead.
Paddy's day.
No.
Paddy died.
All the shamrocks
Died, is
gone.
it?
Jake shamrocks deflate.
I was in a town next to this town drinking.
Right?
I got in a slight fight after.
Is this a soliloquy or something? I was in a town
I was
next
in
to
a
this town
town
fighting.
drinking
It was in a
beer.
slight fight.
There was a slight fight at midnight.
It's midnight.
The drink was sink.
Nah, but it escalated to the police coming and the police.
That's
trying
not a
to-
slight fight.
Well,
Yeah.
the police.
If the
trying to-
police come,
Shut up.
it's not.
The police came and got me.
Right, what's going on here?
Tried to
Just a
get me.
slight fight, mate. Oh, that's alright though.
Well, they tried to get me and I ran away. Kind of like.
Yeah, slightly ran away.
They had me and I kind of skipped the
Slightly
grasp a wee bit
escaped. Sorry.
and started running.
I was running.
Just started running through fucking gardens and shit. I was running up on top of
I can't remember you telling me this.
rooftops of.
Yeah,
a
you
couple
felt like a
of
fucking
eggs.
action star doing all this shit. It
was madness,
And there was
like.
no one even chasing you.
It was madness. But
They'd
yeah,
give
I-
up like after you like slipped the grip.
There's like,
he's gone.
let him go.
But you're like dun 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 dun, kicking 3 doors on.
Let me throw your back on the Peters after
A
me.
woman just in the bath like ah! Puts her towel up. Ah!
Feeding a woman feeding her baby and like busting through the window.
2 people having sex and all. Sorry, don't mind me.
God's sake. Everybody waiting for the police coming to chase you to be like, he went that way.
Yeah,
Nobody
right.
comes. Like, I don't think anyone was chasing that man.
He's just on drugs.
Uh,
Yeah.
did you get away? Or did you catch yourself?
No, I ended up fucking running through a couple of gardens and ended up having to dive. Sort of, I couldn't even get over it. I had to sort of like pull myself through a really shitty hedge, you know. Hurt like
things you do
hurt like
probably.
hell. And then I was all scraped. My leg was cut from having to climb over a greenhouse, and my leg kind of got through the glass and cut on the glass, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was all right. I was drunk. Like it didn't hurt that much. Like, you know. when
Aye,
you're
not
drunk.
that
I just shook it off and walked back into town. And was like just blocked out of my head, talking away to
Think we'll
somebody.
have another pint.
Talking away to somebody, and all of a sudden a van pulled up behind me and.
Took
Just
you?
get-
Did you get
Took
so you
you.
did get you? And people just waking up in the morning, like open their curtains in the morning, just decimated fucking gardens. Greenhouses just smashed to pieces. No, David thought he was just doing all this skillful shit, but he was just bulldozing through people's gardens.
Oh, I was like, it was one garden. He was just running about it for about an hour. Shut up.
A
I
cat
gave
trapped
them-
in a room with a door.
But I was really young, like quite young. Like I gave them the address, which they thought was another address, so they took me to that address, which was up.
Is it in my house?
And funny enough, whoever was on the street at that time ended up being a friend of ours anyway, and
Yeah, I know
was
what you're
able to
talking
say
about, yeah.
where I lived, you know.
I know what you're talking about.
Very good.
So they brought me on home and had an argument with Dad and jumped out the window, and
Done it again.
I jumped out the window
Jumped down it
And
again.
then just in that garden then for a bit more.
ran down to like a wee alleyway and was fucking in my bare feet, just sitting there huffing, kind of like fucking.
They don't understand me, man.
Fuck you, Daddy. And then-
Why do you have to wreck gardens every time? Doesn't make sense.
David, no, not the rose patch. Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to just have a drink now. And
Yeah. No,
You know?
we haven't been like that in a long time. Like, although we should have a drink on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Just for the crack.
I think it was like fucking 15 or something, you know. 15.
Mark was saying like he doesn't like when people pour you a pint and do the wee shamrock on top. He's like, get the fuck.
yeah,
I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's like what?
just because fuck you.
Take that back. You
Yeah,
can't
like you
get
know,
it.
like,
Fuck away from me
did
with
I
that.
ask for a shamrock on my fucking pint?
I said it'd be funny if they took it back and like, okay, sorry, and I went back and then there you go,
dick.
mate, give it back and it's
Imprint
like
their
just
dick on.
their dick imprinted into the top of it, or two like balls just
Or a
neatly
swastika.
placed. Swastika, Jesus. No, then that would be they'd be fucked. Dick's fine.
But if you drink that pint, does that make you as bad? If you drink the Nazi pint,
No, because I think you drink it in spite,
Anger.
don't you?
do you?
Fuck you.
Is that how you drink your pints in spite?
If there's a Nazi symbol on it, maybe. Yeah. I'm drinking this.
Fucking cunt! What do you say?
I hate Nazis.
Tastes good though.
Get rid of the
Fucking need to
Nazi.
change a barrel on this one. Tastes like bollocks.
But yeah, no, I kind of get what Martin's saying. Like, it doesn't annoy me to the point of like, oh, but I'm definitely like,
You're just a wee bit like that.
it's a wee bit pretentious, isn't it?
A little bit like that. A little bit.
Wee bit pretentious.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe they think you're a tourist every time though.
Drawing
Like,
shit on pints, the head of a pint, just fuck it. It's the same
what's
with
it like?
cappuccinos
And
and all as well.
What's it like in your African
Well,
convents there? Very good now from
It could be pretentious.
I would know him from
I suppose
Donegal.
for a company, but for whoever's working there, might be told you're fucking doing that.
Oh,
today."
aye, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
this,
yeah.
This is a
Yeah, I'm
quality
sure, yeah,
pub.
yeah.
You keep that quality up.
Oh,
you know,
I'm
we
sure, yeah.
fucking pour
Always do
pints like
shamrock.
that and-
Always do a shamrock.
Everybody comes for their
You know.
shamrock pints here. Fucking
As
keep it up.
if pouring a pint of Guinness doesn't take long enough.
Yeah.
You know, you wait a
So-
fucking
so
hour
there might
and
be
then some wee
altercations
new
where
guy's
you're-
drawing a.
You're the
like-
asshole
it's like,
saying,
"Give me
like,
a
putting it back
fucking
and going,
pint,
fuck
please."
you, you fucking pretentious cunt.
No, you
Pour
would
me
never do
another-
that.
a normal fucking pint
I was told to.
without shite on it.
I was in a
Mate,
horrific shamrock
God.
accident when I was a kid. That's offensive. Take that away.
Or
Take
just
away
like,
the
you know, like if someone fucking
it up with
pours you a
my
really
manager.
nice cappuccino with all like the art on it and you just fucking stick your finger in it.
For some reason, that's way like you expect that. And you're like, where the fuck's my design? Are you even good at your job? Like,
I don't
give
want
me
a
my
design.
fucking cappuccino design. You can't.
I'm going to stir it,
That leaf.
Yeah, yeah. Or you're at least going to drink it. You know.
at least.
Yeah, at the very
least.
least, and indeed at most.
Do you know what I was thinking about mental illness? Which is a good segue from
Shamrock gone.
cappuccinos. Right?
Yeah, go
On St. Paddy's Day.
Aye.
Right? I'm joking. No, but for real, right? Here's how you should be. I was thinking about this the other day. Legit. Here's how it should be. Exactly. Here's how it should be gauged whether or not you should be put in a mental hospital. There should be like when you go and put your car in for an MOT or something, there should be a hidden camera put into your car
Oh, okay.
and then viewed
Right.
for like over a week, and then how you act by yourself in your car or while driving should determine whether or not you should be allowed to be on the
I
streets.
thought you were getting at to the point like when you go to an MOT, you're so fucking angry or something that they video you at the MOT center. So you're
No.
saying like
They-
MOT people secretly
they
put a camera in your
secretly
car.
put a camera in your desktop of
So
your
if you act
car,
like a
and then you
fucking
have to be
robot?
filmed.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking NBC.
Well, then you'd be all right. Yeah.
So funny. I was literally thinking of this yesterday. I was doing something
You're alright,
in
you're
my
fucked,
car
right?
yesterday, like singing a song or something, right? And then, like, say, like, it's raining men. Just say that was on, right?
Yeah.
And I would go,
Why that?
like, anything. Just
Yeah.
a stupid wee fucking,
Yeah.
just in the car by myself.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, into the murder myself and all.
So that's what I mean. So like,
Yeah.
if there was a camera there and you didn't know, when you're by yourself in your car,
Yeah.
and
You make
people
some
viewed
fucking-
that,
Do yous all do
you're
that
going
then?
to the mental. Yeah.
Just all do like weird fucked up shit in your.
I told I
my
bite the
car?
steering wheel and all.
Just- And it's not
Drive
even,
again.
and it's not even like in the car. Sometimes just in the bathroom or when you're by yourself, you
Yeah.
do certain
Yeah,
things
yeah.
that you're like, Jesus, that's if anybody see me do that.
Yeah, so like I think a good determination for that as well is like if you're just in public like in a line, picking your nose.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, that's-
something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you should know not to pick your nose.
Yeah.
While
You
there's
pick your nose in
people-
your car by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean?
That's a good indicator. If you would do something in your car by yourself but wouldn't do it
In the thing you're probably saying.
then that's your sin. And
But if you
would
act the same by yourself in your car as you do in public,
yeah.
you might be crazy.
Yeah. Like pick up a hitchhiker, murder them.
That's
in
fine.
your car, fine. In public, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I think it's,
I don't even know how you pick up
Fair
a
enough.
hitchhiker in public.
Fair enough.
Just get on my back.
but there could be different types of crazy as well. You know, well,
Oh,
there
well,
is.
now we're getting
Take-
real.
Now there'd be
I mean,
different
Yeah.
types of crazy. So there is when you're
There
driving
could be those
cars.
types, those sociopaths that are just very, you know,
Do whatever the fuck they want without
easily-
any consequences in public. Pick their nose.
But no, just
unhinged
crazy.
people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you? I do stuff like that in the car, like big time.
I'm an insane person for sure.
And it's mostly just like faces I wouldn't make. Like if I was in the line in Asda and I just all of a sudden went,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
someone would go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
but in
he's
the
not-
car,
he's not
just
like-
driving, like
You can do it. You can just go,
yeah, just in the car driving along, you know. What a feeling, sucking on dick all time.
nobody will ever know.
No, that's the thing I do a lot of the time as well. Just change lyrics to sucking dick.
Really?
You know, a lot of time,
By
yeah.
yourself in the car?
I want to suck dicks.
Can't beat it. Can't beat
I
it.
want to suck dicks.
You don't have to change the lyrics in that song to...
No, that's pretty much the same song.
That's a dick sucking song.
That's a
I
dick
think
song.
it's fun to just throw a fuck in there every now and then.
Oh, for a fucking.
To throw anything
throw
in there
fucking's a
is
good one,
hilarious.
right?
Throw a wee
fucking.
fuck in here or there.
Especially
Anything
the cleaner the
before
song, the better. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a hard night sucking cock, and I've been sucking.
Fucking. Sucking all night
It's
long.
been a hard cock all night.
But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
What else, boys?
Oh, fuck yeah, anyway.
What's the crack with? What's been happening?
Too much
On this
for
fine
me, to
St.
be
Patrick's
honest. Too much for me, mate. You know?
Let us hear it. Go ahead.
Oh no.
No,
Go ahead.
no.
Oh, no.
Well, here, funny
Oh,
enough,
no.
I've been selected for jury duty.
Jerry did it.
Jury duty? Yeah.
Jerry did it.
It's so flies you have to do that.
So is my
Jerry.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're in the same trial. That'd be
funny, wouldn't it?
hilarious.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Do you have to do it
trial
yet,
for
though?
David's murder or something?
Do you have to do it yet, though?
David's murdered somebody, hadn't told him we were.
That means you get out of it.
I know. I'd be like, he's my
Class,
brother.
you know?
You have to do it, or you're fined $1,000.
I think I know, but have you been selected or have you just been put in for selection and had to do
Oh,
it?
selected. I have to. There's a form I have to fill out. Now.
Yeah, yeah, but it says, if you read your letter, I think better, it says like you just put the form in and you still might not have to go to any court case or anything. You've just been selected to be selected out of like, let's say 100 people. You
Maybe,
know,
I don't know.
And then you have to put your form in. If you don't put your form in, you get fined $1,000 and you might get picked, you might not.
Right. Hopefully not then.
There you go.
Read your shit.
No fuck.
Read
I'm
your
not reading
shit.
that. No, I don't read that.
Read your shit.
I don't read
You just
any
jury
letters.
duty was, fucking go on. I would hate to do it.
Oh,
It would
same.
bother me. Like you have to go for like a week, stay in a hotel.
And it's
now.
probably going to be some terrible case I don't give two fucks about.
Yeah, and you have to stay in a
Probably
hotel,
like
right?
Some guy
And give your phone away and all.
was fined for, I don't know, like some fucking public
I
indecency.
thought you were going to say something very bad there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, talking
Well, that'd
about
be good.
public indecency, that fucking video you sent there the other day. Jesus Christ.
Oh, the guy, yeah.
Nothing.
Guy coming on your woman's
They got
leg?
it on me.
Can we show that on this podcast?
No,
Well, it's on.
it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
no,
YouTube.
it's not on YouTube. Sorry, it was on Instagram.
Was it?
It was on Instagram.
But he didn't. It didn't show you him doing
No,
anything.
it didn't show you him doing it. We'll
I'll
put that
flag it
video
right.
there.
I'll
we'll
flag
put
it and put it there because
How the fuck do you do that?
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
So like,
And he done it on St.
heard of
Paddy's
this.
Day.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
No joke.
Yeah.
that. I was
And he got his shot off.
Right. That
But
is
so like
fucked.
people do that. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Where they like stand behind
yeah, I've
you
seen it.
and like wank silently.
Funny
like,
enough,
in their pocket and then go bam.
Not too long after you sent that video, I seen like an Asian guy doing it, and like Jesus,
Well, was he called?
fine. In
an elevator?
In an elevator.
And did it say
I went-
Spider-Man?
Bangkok.
Yeah. And it was the Spider-Man music and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was spit. That was cum.
Come.
Jesus in her hair.
Just on her back, I think.
That was in her hair. I think.
Jesus, that's mad. Like, I mean, that
He
is
really
a
just-
form of rape, isn't
He
it?
just
Like, it's a sexual assault,
There's
obviously.
anime like
definitely,
based on that.
It's literally
It's a fucking skill. That's what it is.
I couldn't do it. Tell ya.
Superpower. Like,
Practice there.
I'd be in the elevator. There'd be like 50 people coming on
you
off.
just
I'm
fucking
still
sweating
sweating
on.
my ass off. Like, one of these cunts gonna get it.
you have to do it while they're sleeping or something.
Fuck me. Never mind. Like, you know what I mean? Even in my most stimulated fucking. But then again,
Here's the thing.
this is
also,
why
right?
they get so stimulated out there in that.
Yeah.
That's what gets them really stimulated. Like.
It's the implication.
Sick.
Aye.
But like, before we go down this any further, a fucking horrendous.
Horrendous.
That's fucking horrendous.
It is
Like that's
horrendous.
one of the worst fucking things.
Yeah.
Not even like
But-
Aquai's up. That's fucking terrible.
And there is a butt.
like, but there is a big butt. Fuck me, that's
And
funny.
he's coming on it.
That's funny. Like
That's funny.
that's funny. Like imagine just
Yeah.
Asda or whatever, and you just feel a fucking glob on your
mean-
calf. Like, like what could that be?
And then you just turn. You just turn
see a
around
big
and
black guy running. Like fuck. It's coming, isn't it?
I'm so right. No, what? I'm really sorry, but that video when she's like, "He nodded on my leg."
Nodded on my leg.
I'm sorry. It's
Crying
funny.
with laughter.
It was funny,
I cried with laughter.
and it's only funny because that's the way she worded it.
Yeah.
And she broke down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it's that act and coming on someone's leg, whether it's a man or a woman, horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just come on people in public. That's
No.
one of the like spitting
I don't
on
think we'll have to
someone.
explain that. Like,
Like someone
Oh,
spitting
yeah.
on me is
Fucking right.
almost like,
it's the most.
you know what I mean? But imagine
To
someone
be honest,
coming
I'd
on
rather be came on than spat on.
Are you
Spits like.
You. This is what I'm saying. You
I
are
hate
getting
you.
close. Like
Spits, I hate you.
fucking,
Coming is,
swear to
I
God,
love
like,
you so much.
You're getting.
I love. Imagine.
You're edging closer to the fucking.
I like
closer
you.
to the line. Like, don't bit on me. Come on me.
Ace Ventura 2, you know, when they're like, let me display my affection.
Tell you what, I mean,
They'll come out with cum on their face.
takes some skill, like, you know. I mean,
It
Jesus
doesn't.
Christ.
It doesn't.
How's it not?
Because
I think there's some
Those
guys, that can
guys-
just bust.
Well,
those
that's
guys
skill
are
like
just
that.
so
Obviously,
fucking
they're so
rampant
fucked then,
and
yeah,
horny
yeah.
that that's
Yeah.
them in 2
Well,
seconds.
for
like the
us-
Jello guy.
For us, then yeah.
I could never do it. I
Yeah.
could
Oh.
never do it. I'm not the type of person that would be stimulated in that
Yeah.
situation. I'd be scared out of my mind.
Maybe they are scared too.
Yeah.
You know, like the way serial killers and all
And
are
they're just-
actually scared.
Yeah.
They're just freaking out.
Yeah.
to getting
Go on,
off
dude.
on that.
But they have to. It's bad.
Shake
That's
the
bad
collar.
crack.
Back crack.
And then just running out of the store blatantly.
You know, on my leg. What?
And it would take a while for people to be like, what? What do you
You
mean?
know it on my leg. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know? And then people start to realize, and you're just like,
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
oh, Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. And then that Michael Bay music comes up.
Yeah. What's the least abusive sexual assault? Would that be it? It's
The
really
least
bad.
abusive sexual assault.
Yeah, because there is one. Like Shane Gillis said, you know, there's a funniest,
Are you
there's a
talking
funniest
about
assassination.
non-physical?
There always
Yeah, and
is.
it's
Are you
Joe Biden
talking
getting
about
punched.
non-physical?
Yeah. Huh?
Are you talking about non-physical?
No, I'm just talking about anything.
Anything.
Well,
well, talking
verbal
Funniest
assault.
or
verbal
least
assault.
worst?
Least worst.
Least
yeah,
worst,
Because none of them
bad.
are funny.
They're not well.
least worst.
They can.
At least
not
worst would be a verbal assault then.
Yeah, like,
Non-physical, obviously.
maybe.
Just shouting shit at people.
Yeah, it would be like it would.
And then the least worst would be like a slap on the ass or something, would it be?
Yeah, in the workplace.
Just any work.
Hey, miss.
Wherever,
Just
man.
in the workplace,
Wherever. Not in the workplace, but I can anywhere else is fine, right? No, just anywhere.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the least worst, but still really disrespectful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking right.
You know, it's better. Like I'd rather
Better
Someone
come your
tap
fucking
my
leg,
cock
you know what I
then-
mean?
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
come on my leg.
What if someone's really sexually aroused by her
Her.
and they just go up,
Come up and smell it.
behind you and just touch your hair
Oh, I think that.
and right
Yeah, that's
right
worse.
then and there,
Way worse.
they jizz in their pants.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's bad, yeah.
Worse than a slap in the ass.
Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause
So
you're
they're only
ejaculating.
touching your hair.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're ejaculating. I think that's the
Still a
part that's
violation.
bad.
Even if
I know it's a violation.
even if someone just stands next to you and comes in their pants is terrible.
Yeah. like I wouldn't like you to ejaculate right now in your pants. It
Yeah.
would make me feel uncomfortable.
Fuck right. If
I
you're
would feel
aroused,
uncomfortable.
if Jake arouses you and you just like,
So look at me and come. Like, sorry, I came.
imagine after it and all, you know the way you get that feeling, you're like, you're like,
Get away from me.
imagine you're just sitting next to him and you're like,
Fucking state of you, mate. I'm away home.
fuck us. Here's money for a taxi, Jake. See you later. Get the fuck out of here.
You have shamed me.
We faking it.
But bad. Real bad. That's bad, isn't it?
Terrible.
All that kind of shit. And then, like, even, like, there's women that do weird shit like that too. Like that woman that goes about fucking in America in shops and all, and she's like fingered herself in the bathroom and then just goes up to people and like, don't smell my fingers. And like, it's just old
Or
men
shakes
and
people's
all, like,
hands or
whatever.
something.
And they
That
don't
is the
know.
worst one to me.
You know what I mean?
That's the worst
and they
one.
don't know.
Or like does it and like goes out and
Fuck
like
that.
wipes it on like grapes or something, and people are going fucking
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's terrible too. That's
Pranks
terrible.
like that.
Fucking hell.
Jesus,
Fucking hell.
what was there was a trend going around that we were doing something like that. I think it was like something to do with their mouth. What were they doing? They were sucking something and putting it back or something. There was like a trend. Everybody was doing it.
Can't remember. I definitely remember the annoying ice cube up the pussy one. Remember that? Like there was girls just putting an ice cube up their vagina and then like just video cameraing their reaction, and that was the trend.
Right.
That was it. But who knows who was putting the ice cube up the vagina and who wasn't? That was my first call out. You know, it was like, I don't know
How do
you
you
doing
know?
it.
No one knows.
I don't know.
No one's seen anything.
It's all YouTube,
Could just be
TikTok.
going.
You know what I mean? So it was fun watching them all and figuring out who was really doing it and who. I'm joking.
You, like, documented them all. Big
I
series.
got the wall with the fucking the lines and all. You know?
Ice cube. See.
You know what I
You
mean?
can see it go
Trend,
in.
like, but I seen a couple of idiots throw a footstool off.
Oh, I seen that.
Oh, I thought you meant up a vagina. Go ahead.
Off a
I seen that.
fucking-
Yeah, a couple of teenagers
kinda-
throw like this.
Oh yeah,
big
like a
fucking-
round
yeah.
chair in a shop.
But if that had hit somebody, like dead.
yeah,
Dead?
it did.
Holy
did
shit.
it not? Did it not hit someone's shoulder?
No. It just went
Just
straight
missed
to the-
somebody, I think.
straight to the
Just
ground.
missed
That's what it was.
kind of a couple of people
Yeah.
walking there.
Fucking dickheads, boy.
Yeah.
They
Just-
went away laughing.
just
goes,
wankers.
"Oh,
They're
we
black
really
kids, eh?
Yeah, but
Really
that's
something.
like everybody in the comments was saying
It's a
that. Like,
joke.
so silly. Like,
It's a joke.
I know. But
I
but
was
the
joking.
funny thing is, everybody in the comments is saying that.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Look at
people
the
are
colour of
spastics.
skin.
Like people are spastics.
They're teenagers, you retards. Fuck up.
So we've got a black Snape, Professor Snape.
And I'm on board.
Yep.
Because I
Save for the
love
Patreon,
diversity
save
in
for the
acting.
Save that one for the Patreon.
Save
Momo.
that one for the Patreon.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I've actually got it written down for the Patreon because you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to not like that.
I
David.
do
You're
like
not
it.
allowed to not like that.
Yeah, we love that.
I'm all for that, man.
Black
Did you
Snape,
not say that was
sweet.
good? That was a really good casting, was it not?
Yeah, Snape
I like
dog.
it, yeah.
Snape,
Snape all right.
Snape doggy dog.
Snape dog.
Love it.
Snape dog.
Talk about Snape Dog.
Is that St. Patrick's Day, David? And has anything been St. Patrick's Day?
That's actually
God, shush, David, you can't say anything. You're going to get us cancelled.
talk about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Aye.
Fucking, I've got my children on to watching Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And Martha Stewart.
I don't know. I just fucking
Big
I
spliff hanging
typed
out her
in the
mouth.
other day, like fucking animal cartoon or whatever, and it just came up like Dog Town or something. I think it's Dog Town, and it's just all like dogs. And Snoop Dogg's actually voicing one of the dogs in it. You know,
Right.
He cartoons of dogs and shit, singing and rapping, and it's quite good for your kids, man.
Are you sure?
Quite good for kids.
I'm already joking.
What the fuck is
A,
that's
B,
actually
C,
Snoop
D.
Dogg?
I think he's got his finger in quite a
Whoa.
few pies.
A to the B, C to the D,
That would be
Dizzy
good,
G to
yeah.
the F E. I don't know how to say my ABCs, man.
But yeah, I'm starting to stick it on more than the other shite that I would have. You know.
I'm up with the other shit.
Well, we stopped that kind of shite a long time ago, but it was Cocoa Melon or
They're getting a bit old for that, maybe.
Shite would never fucking.
Yeah. What about Bluey? Is it
Actually
as
not
good as
good
everybody
for you, like-
says?
Blue is amazing.
Blue
I put that on for my
good.
How do you know?
dog.
I've heard.
I put it on for my dog.
Yeah,
I've heard it's good.
They watched a lot of Sesame Street, a lot of Bluey.
Love a bit of Alamo.
They're sort of into their Paw Patrol, big into Mickey Mouse.
Not the guy that played
Punch him,
Big
Martin.
into
Punch him,
Mickey
let me
Mouse.
yell.
Not the guy that loves that played Elmo. No. Fuck.
But yeah,
Kevin Nash.
I swear to God, these Snoop Dogg
Allegedly.
songs are fucking good. I actually got goosebumps to one. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, whoa.
A, B,
I'm
C,
telling
D, E, F, G.
I'm telling you.
Send them in. I want to hear them.
It was like I don't know.
Are they on Spotify?
I was like, because it was like, oh, sorry, flag out.
Jesus.
He was like so glued to it, like, and so I was sort of wondering, well,
Wow.
how good is this?
Must be
It is good.
Your child's retarded.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. Your child retarded.
And you were
Snoop
saying
Dogg
you were
stuff-
enjoying this show also,
Snoop
sir.
Dogg stuff is
I think
fucked.
you're retarded also.
Do you also make faces in the car by yourself, sir? Yeah.
And you enjoy your son's dog show.
Do you perhaps see flamingos?
Take him away.
You ever seen flamingos, sir?
Get him out of here.
No.
Here's the case of flamingos, sir. Yes. Get him out.
Yeah. If you told people that's 3 boxes technically.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dog and flamingos
and shout in your car.
and shit.
Whatever.
Or whatever you do in your car.
Flamingos in German. I mean,
Whatever you do in your car.
Wank
by
in your
yourself.
I mean,
What do you do in your car by yourself?
What was it?
Wank. Do you know where? Look where the table is now.
I know he's done it, hasn't he?
Move back, yeah.
oh, he's done it
Doesn't
now.
matter. There's nothing on it. Who cares?
Doesn't really matter though, does it? Let's move everything then. Move the whole fucking
Move the whole world.
Move everything.
The world is apparently moving.
Move it
Well,
more.
yeah.
Move
Moves
with
around.
his fucking.
Circles around on it. The sun
Does it?
spins.
Who knows?
it spins. I will stay on it. It spins. Fuck.
Aye. What else, cunts?
Yeah, what he's doing is
St. Patrick's Day.
What he's doing this St. Patrick's Day?
Probably working.
I'm
Who
off.
knows?
I'm off for a week.
I don't know if I am.
I'm off. I
Well,
didn't
I'm
book it
not.
off or anything, but they just gave me it off
Huh?
because I had annual leave to take, and you know it has to be taken.
Unfortunately, I can't remember fucking nothing
I don't fucking
about any St. Patrick's Day. You know, I have no stories. You know, I
No.
wish I did.
I'll give you a story.
Don't have any
spontaneous?
crazy stories like about St. Patrick's Day.
Just drinking, drinking and
That's
beer.
it. That's all you
drinking,
do.
yeah.
Drinking gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Home drinking, really. You know?
Just my favorite things: having a drink and playing Irish music. Love it. I love it. I love it.
I don't know. I just don't really celebrate much anymore.
No,
I mean,
especially that though. Like it's
Holiday.
Who
It was-
gives a fuck about St.
fuck
Patrick's
it.
Day, really?
it was
Getting
your
too old,
birthday.
like.
It was both of your birthdays, and we didn't do fuck all. Like,
yeah, but
yeah, but
Well,
do what?
exactly.
Have a drink anytime, you know what I mean? I'm happy to have
Just
a drink
never.
anytime I know
we never
need
do
to
anything
that.
together.
Except this.
Never.
Except ye.
Sip,
Yeah, well, that's why we do this because we never do anything together anymore, and
That's true.
we probably wouldn't be doing fuck all together unless we were doing this, you know. So that's why we do this.
Yeah, which probably would be for the best.
What if we just stopped this?
Hmm?
Let's just
stop.
everybody
Let's
say
just
to
stop.
David that we stopped it, and then we just continue doing it.
He's like, why you keep... What he's doing on Tuesdays? Like, numb. Just hanging around.
Hang around. Me? No.
Oh, maybe numb.
Fucking love that.
Okay.
We collect people. Collect people.
we're just there to
So,
go up
like,
the stairs.
Tom Segura and Howard Stern have people that come on their show that are a wee bit unhinged.
Hinged.
But I don't like the term collecting people.
And
Obviously.
I don't like the... I don't want to make fun of anyone.
No. I think
in that regard.
Yeah, Tom Segura does it in a way that's tasteful
Yeah.
sometimes.
But to him, he
Yeah.
gets all the satisfaction he wants out of it.
yeah,
Still.
and still there is a wee bit of making fun there. Like,
Yeah, but then also, which is very true, every single one of them, especially on the Tom Segura podcast, right, would be fucked.
yeah,
They were all fucked. Either no money, fucking debt, fucking police, fucking shit, you know, all that. And then he sorts them out. He gives them money,
Are you talking
gets
about-
them jobs, you
Just talk
know.
about the whole fucking, what do you call that podcast?
Your mom's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom's house.
So like even like that guy Robert Paul Champagne, you know that guy who's like, oh yeah, I want you to piss on me and beat me. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just giving his address out online,
right.
telling any ex-convict black guys come round to my house and piss on me and beat me, stay here for free. And it's like, what the fuck? And like Tom Segura just sent one of his guys, Josh Potter, you know, to his house with like a laptop, like $5,000, fucking telephone, told him he would get him out of like the shithole flat he was living in, you know, and then that gave him a wee bit of fame, so now he can make money on Cameo and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So betters them, like,
in a way, like he recognizes they're entertaining, very entertaining people. They may be a bit unhinged, and it's not as if he's exploiting them to make fun of them.
Yeah,
he's giving them a better life,
and he's making
fun of them in and making fun of them in a way because they're funny to watch.
Funny to watch, yeah.
But he's probably telling that to their face as well. So like, you're entertaining and very funny, and look, you're like people online laugh at you, you know. But I mean, we're going to give you a platform.
Exactly.
And give you money.
Exactly.
And you know, you keep doing what you're doing.
Famous, you know, and doing pretty well that they weren't before.
Yeah.
You know. So
what the fuck can you do to me? Freaky diggy.
Yeah. Apparently Diddy's really nice in prison.
Is he? He would be. I think he'd be a nice
he was
lover.
Nice in real life too. What are you talking about?
He'd be a nice lover. Look,
he was life and nice.
Not everybody's living
nice
people up in there. Look, they're just going in dry.
Yeah, and Diddy's like,
whether they like it or not.
They take my baby oil, but they can't take my lube.
Is he the Braveheart of prison?
Yeah,
he's just on the front lines.
Yeah,
they may take our baby oil.
I'll still spit on your dick.
They can never take our assholes.
But there was a guy who's in the same prison wing as Diddy, and he was on that Tucker Carlson show, you know, like doing an interview from prison. And he just had the nicest things to say. He was like, "He's lovely. He's been lovely to me. He's given me gifts."
Well, that's how he gets people.
Yeah.
That's how those people work. They are lovely people.
Yeah.
And then they get you.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer, nice man.
Yep.
Lovely man.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
And then he gets you.
Oh. Get you.
Ted Bundy, lovely. You know, great at parties. And he gets you.
Epstein.
That's how they do it.
Brilliant man. I mean, look at he just charmed his way to the tap, baby. And then he gets you.
There you go. Mad. You know, endless money. CIA money. I mean, right?
The most prolific of them all is probably, fucking Savile. Like, I mean, he was the nicest, like,
Now then.
Was he?
Yeah, he got into everyone's fucking pocket, look.
Especially the children's.
He used to eat people and all, didn't he? He's like eating people's meat and all.
Did he?
I think so, like, apparently, breaking into hospitals. That's why
he owned a hospital.
He owned a hospital.
No, he wasn't eating people. He was like having sex with bodies. Look, pretty sure.
I think there's something about eating as well. I think so. Something about
why
that.
not? When you're doing that, why
talking
not?
about being a dog and eating the meat off the butcher's bone and it makes you strong. Well, there's something about him writing shit like that. You know, where it just seems
insane.
Oh, aye.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, he's a big insane one.
Yeah. See, when is Tom Segura here, or is it over? He's doing a show here. No shit, I'm locked out of our email. I'm just going to make a new one because that one just can't
what did you do?
Password. I swear to God, you know me, right? I use the same 2 passwords for everything.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, and I tried all 3 of them. None of them worked.
Maybe
I'm
someone.
like, what the fuck?
It's like that for everything.
Someone
I don't
hacked.
think so.
Maybe someone
No.
hacked.
What?
Like you try the same password for so you have the same password for everything,
And then you change it, right?
and you
Because
change
it's wrong.
it one time.
And then they're like, "Sorry, you can't use the same password you used before." You're like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah,
You ever do that?
that's what they done.
All
Like,
the
I
time.
think.
All the time.
But how could it have been if that was? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, that didn't happen. So what happened was wrong password, couldn't access account, so I have to prove it's me, and I can't remember it really. And it's such like a new account and stuff. But I emailed like Tom Segura and all on it. So, and the thing is, like, you can't get any emails back until you. And I've been locked out of it for like 2 weeks now. So they could email back and said, "I will do a podcast with you when we're over here."
Weird.
But we'll never know.
Weird.
So
and you only use them passwords, like.
I don't know what the fuck happened, so I'm just have to create
make a new one.
New 4 Brors email.
Make a new one.
Not that we really use it that much, but we might in the future.
Where's he calling?
Huh?
Where's he calling?
Hey,
Tom Segura.
I don't know. I thought it might be over and all.
It could be over and all.
I think it's March. Something.
What about Hugh Jackman? When's he calling?
He's been
I think
here.
he's here.
He's been here for ages.
When's he coming? Sorry.
Coming
That's
on.
a whole entire different question.
In Asda on a lady's back in a minute.
He nodded on my leg.
Gonna come on you.
Trying to think of something iconic Hugh Jackman says.
Yeah, me too. I was trying to think of a Wolverine quote.
Gotta come on, is pretty good.
Yeah, but that's a niche one. That's a niche one. Like,
Yeah.
That's not Hugh Jackman though.
like,
Really.
oh, bub,
Bub. How you like my cum, bub?
come bub. Cum bubble.
Cum bubble. Aye.
Yeah.
Like my gum bub.
Sure. What else happened?
What's that Gabby Petito thing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's annoying, but didn't deserve to die.
No. So here's what happened to me. It was like the first episode and a half. I'm just like making fun of it and all and being like, I would have killed a bitch and fucking, you know, shit like that. And then when it like crosses over into the she's actually dead, and then you're looking at pictures of her and it's like a 22-year-old girl who lost her life. You're like, ah, fuck.
But you know what doesn't make sense to me? The end.
Why?
I'm just going to spoil it, right? Because who cares?
Are you just going to watch it?
What is it? Don't even know.
It's just
what
a
it is.
fucking documentary. It's the
Murder
3-part documentary, murder documentary.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's all right. Like,
I liked
it
it.
wouldn't have been. It wouldn't be the best one of the watch. You know.
I enjoyed it.
But right, this is what confused me. Right,
Fucking shit.
he, the killer, right? Then he goes and runs away, right? And no one can find him for ages in this big forest place because he camps out there all the time, right? I mean, they had people out for 2 weeks searching for this man. Like,
I already know what happened.
CIA, not CIA, like
It wasn't the CIA.
big, like FBI, I think FBI,
It was the FBI.
FBI right there, like, and like
FBI.
sniffer dogs, everything. 2 weeks search, couldn't find him. His parents come out, find him in like an hour.
So, and they tried to say that was because the parents knew the hiking trails that he took out there, and they were very familiar with the area, and they just went straight in the path he would have went. Right,
him in an hour.
retarded. I think
And when
he
they
shot
found-
himself in the house a week ago.
I don't even think so.
You know what I mean? And then they took the body out there.
But they didn't even explain it well enough. They found his body. 2 weeks, it had completely decomposed to just bones, which raises a wee bit. Like, I mean, I know there's animals and all out there, but hers didn't at all in 2 weeks. Even more, maybe. Didn't find her. And he just happened to write this note and all. I don't know. I think he faked his death.
I don't know if he faked it. I think he died just a lot sooner, you know, beforehand, and they didn't know what to do about it. Because his parents were cunts straight away.
But they were cunts because they loved him.
I know, but it doesn't matter how much you love you can't be doing it. Like, there's a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you love your son. If you think that he's murdered an innocent girl, fuck that.
But that's
and then
why
you
they're
can't be
cunts.
telling. That's what I'm saying. You can't be telling the police and all, like, get away. I don't want to talk to you. We don't know nothing. Like, that's someone's daughter. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck me.
Yeah, but they just wanted to protect their son.
I know, but like at that
Plus, if he
point.
shot himself in the house, he wouldn't have decomposed as much. Like,
But that's what I
there
mean.
wouldn't have been no animals at him.
Maybe they cut him up and stripped him and shit and like done things to make it less identifiable. You know.
So,
Because there's
That's
no way he can
strange.
fake his death.
Whatever.
Because it would be too easy for him to go, this just isn't that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he wasn't that smart. He thought he had got away with like the whole Gabby thing. He thought he'd done some things there to like.
So, but then his letter at the end still wasn't fucking saying it, taking any fucking responsibility. She slipped and hit her head.
What a dick.
And then he killed her out of fucking mercy, basically.
Yeah.
And then that's
Silly.
why she was laying the way she was laying then. Where she was lying like in the fetal position with her shoes off beside like a little burn patch, because he was obviously trying to make it look like either two things. He carried her body to the fire to try and warm her up, or she tried to survive by the fire and died, you know.
Yeah. Which,
just a cunt.
Yeah.
Cunt altogether. This is what always, and I watched another one after that, a similar sort of thing, you know. And it's just always this. It's like, fine, yeah, but like just
leave.
break up,
Yeah,
or
just
whatever.
leave,
Just be
like-
like, I don't think I like you anymore. I think I'm gonna go now.
But I think maybe he did like her too much,
Murdered her.
and she was trying to leave, sort of thing.
Well, I think that maybe the end thing was her saying that she could be a better single van lifer
Yeah.
if she did it solo or something. And then maybe he was like, "Nah." But that being said, all that shit seemed to annoy him.
Yeah.
You know, he hated all the videoing and all the fucking vlogging and all that shit. You know, so
Yeah.
just fucking leave.
Yeah. Let
killing
her
people.
do her life. And you
Killing
do
people,
yours.
like she was annoying, yeah, great, but you can't kill people.
No.
You know. And then like the other one, an American Murder, it's just out as well. Is like a guy's
Fuck, murder
Yeah.
in America? Holy shit.
yeah fuck
That's
mad,
the
isn't
first one,
it? Like a guy, his 8.5 month pregnant wife just goes missing. He's just like, oh, I don't know. She says, I'm as stupid as you are.
Yeah.
You know? And then obviously it goes on and on and on and on, and they obviously figure out he took her out in a boat and fucking drowned her and threw her in the ocean or whatever, blah blah. But like, the fuck he doing? Because he had a girlfriend, you know, and he didn't want to be with her anymore, so he killed her. The fuck?
Just the Chris Watts situation.
Chris Watts,
then.
kind of similar thing, isn't it?
That's fucked up.
People are fucked that
No,
way.
it's a pretty morbid thought. How long does a baby stay alive in a dead body?
Did it happen on St. Patrick's Day?
All the shamrocks.
Fuck you.
5 shamrocks to you, sir.
Oh, fuck's sake.
5 shamrocks to you. Well, here's a more morbid part of that story. The baby wasn't in the body anymore. So she gave birth either dead or alive. Like,
Jeez.
The baby, has anybody ever asked that question? I'm sure they have.
yeah, I think people have died and then the baby's just been born and lived.
That's fucked, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Like they've died and been dead for like a day and then the baby.
Because obviously the body isn't working right anymore, but the baby is.
Because she was
it has its
8.5
own
months pregnant as well.
Yeah,
Like, so
there's that. So it's pretty much ready to come out.
Aye.
Yeah, it could come out and still survive no bother. Like.
Yeah. Say, hey man, who turned the lights out?
Yeah.
I got another 3 weeks in this bitch.
Like no food coming in. What the fuck is that shit? I pay my rent.
I have another 4 weeks.
Fucking eviction notice on the pussy. Pokes his wee head out and all. What the fuck's this shit? Eviction notice. The fuck.
Mom?
Yeah, you have 4 minutes to
You have
vacate.
4 minutes to
Get your shit. Get out.
Get out. You're dead.
Lights out.
Fuck's sake.
Electric's off.
You have to
No more
crawl your
heating.
way
More
through
heating. Good.
1,000 miles of...
Don't.
Yeah. And then the landlord just comes in and paints over everything. That's
Yeah.
it. I'll do it. Not
I'll
getting
do it.
your deposit
Get the
back.
next one in here.
You fucked this. You fucked it. You're not getting your deposit back. Tell you that. Get out, baby.
There's another one. I got another one lined up to be in here tomorrow. Why? Just because.
Wee baby comes in next day. Oh,
Put the rent up and all.
not bad. Many rooms. Just one.
Just one.
Just a one
How many
big
rooms?
room. Well done. How many rooms? Right. Holy fuck. I'll be some Paddy's Day, right? Right, Patreon, we're gonna take this shit all over to the Patreon.
Where we're going to be racist, apparently.
Yeah. So find more of this
Aye.
way worse shit than this over on
Multicultural.
patreon.com/4Bros podcast.
And you know what? Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you have a nice, quiet,
safe.
chilled out wee day.
Be
you
safe.
know?
Don't be fucking
chill out.
Don't be glassing anybody.
Yeah, just chill out.
if
Everybody
you
lovely,
do,
but everybody. It's fine.
Make sure they deserve it.
Jesus. We bit of Spanish
shit
blood in you.
together.
Good luck and God bless.
To leave the fucking cocksucking cheese where it is.
This magic moment.